Mhm. Hello. So today I want to talk about um, things that have happened in the past and when when God really started changing my life, when He made me able to see the truth and to see the spirits, the spiritual realm, even though I couldn't really understand it. I mean, it was brand new, but like it was, even though it was brand new, like you could already understand it. I mean, it was new but like it was old, like I knew it from before. And yeah, basically it was all there but we just weren't aware of it. um so yeah, back when I was like studying abroad, um used to live in a house with some other people, and the the people I was living with, well, I thought they were my friends, or back then I couldn't really differentiate between that. Everything was, yeah. And so first year I was living in dorms, but then the second year I took a house, and some of us, and it was like people from my country. Well, some of them I used to know them from before, and like it was so weird because it was like, oh, you have to go with pizza. People were getting divided into people they already knew or from their countries, so they wouldn't really, I wouldn't really hang out with people from other countries, and before, and after God gave me this, all the changes show me that it doesn't matter where you're from. I was really close-minded and asleep, let's say. I couldn't really see, yeah, of the world. Yeah. um and so these people I started spending time with at home. It was when I was smoking, and also started doing other substances. And honestly, I really thought they were helping me. That this was the answer, but well, I was in Satan's arms. Yeah, and thank God set me free. Thank God, God set me free. Um, yeah, and even though I was doing substances, like God, like Jesus didn't abandon me. Like He was there, and I hadn't really received the Holy Spirit. I was called, and He called me, and I answered, and I started working with Him. And after that happened, like everything changed. Um, I started seeing stuff, as I said, seeing like the truth. And as soon as that happened, I started, God started setting me apart basically, and I started like separating people, and I started calling them out, like, oh, this is not good, like because that environment I was in was so toxic. Like everyone was mocking everyone. They were, and I thought that was like what was. I thought we were all friends, but then they are not even friends with you know themselves or no one. They're like they're basically demons, and these demons only care about themselves. They don't even hate themselves, don't even know it. They don't love anything. They just mock. They, they slander and mock, they scoff. And it was in a really dark cycle when I, for example, we had a common living room, and we're just watching TV, uh, wasting our time. And it was like that, watching TV, then scoffing, eating, watching TV, scoffing. and it was going on and on, and God took me out of this, and I started just staying in my room. And when I started calling them out, they got really, really upset. But like Jesus said, they hate me before they hated you, and they started making fun of me, and they were talking behind my back, and I could see them, but I didn't. I was also scared, to be honest, and yeah, that went on for like for like a year. And I remember one time I honestly somehow I had a little bit of hate for them, but then I learned what forgiveness is, and I forgave them, and it's like the best thing ever. It sets us free, because I know they're basically lost, straight up lost. Even Satan is so lost. I mean, if people don't know what they're doing, and they're doing it on purpose, and they act like evil and they don't know it, they are lost. But the ones who do it on purpose, they are really the ones that are lost. And so I remember one day I I was other substance. I said I was doing other substance, and one day I was doing shrooms, and weed was constant. Like weed was almost like all every day, all day for like one, I don't know, a long time. And because I'm gonna, if I say years, what is years? I mean, is it 1 year the same as someone else's year, or maybe stuff for one is not happening and for others, like, because in that time, uh, like stuff happened that never happened my whole existence. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it makes sense. Uh, so I was doing shrooms, and I just saw them, and demons, and it just came in me. Like, cause like drugs are straight up demonic. They open doors for demons to enter, and I didn't know it at that time. But they entered, and I just couldn't do anything. They came in me, and I was having like nightmares, and straight up like scared every day. I was seeing these things in every single people, in every human, like every encounter, everything. They were there. It was so scary, but I started fighting them off. I thought I was alone. I started fighting them off. God was always on my side, but, and I remember one day, after like a while, when I gave my life to Jesus, I got clean of the drugs with God's power, and only weed remained. And I remember one day I was listening to someone, to a preacher, and he was praying about for Jesus, someone to get like to get clean, so that evil spirit get rid get so that spirit's gone from them. And he was praying, and I was praying, and I just felt like that addiction, like that demon, just washing away. And I was so um amazed. I don't know. I felt so good, because that addiction, I was really feeling bad, because I feeling bad about it, because I know it was bad, and God was like warning me, get off it, get off. I was just no. I was quitting for like a while, and then I was back on it. And when I was back, it was much worse. And I just got, I prayed, and then that addiction just got out of me. And from that day I never smoked again, and I realized that these things just only lower you, and God, Holy Spirit is the real power, because I wasn't really seeking high to feel good. I wasn't doing that. I was doing what I was doing. I was like actually doing research, and I was thinking that these substances could really lower you, like take you higher, like acid is a mind opener, and shrooms for heart, and Molly you could treat your PTSDs. I don't know, but they did something to my life, but wasn't what God can do with the right amount, on the right time, on the right way. And when I was doing this, sometimes I opened doors to a lot of demons, and thank God He was always there with me. I didn't get lost, because sometimes I started abusing them, combining them, doing experiments, and so yeah. And eventually, after that time, the demons got out the weed from the addiction. I gave my life to Jesus, to Christ, and I said like, "You're the only one that," because I was also putting other evil spirits in my mind, so I could follow them and inspire me and all that stuff. And I said that, Jesus, you're the only thing I want in my spirit. And then I felt the Holy Spirit coming in, and like to all the demons, He did like that. He pushed it aside, and it was only light, and the demons were gone. I don't. Yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. He did it with such elegance, such comfort. Like, this is true dominion, and yeah. And from that day, like, demons are gone. And also, the important thing for people who are struggling with substances is like, you can. It's it's spiritually, and then after the spiritually, you have to get rid of the strongholds, the way you are thinking about them. Because I was just, everywhere I was going, I was thinking, oh, that's a nice place to smoke, that's a nice place to get high. Oh, these that people could use that drug and those substances, and I really made them their my god. I made drugs my god, basically demons. And yeah, this is how Jesus basically set me free from all those substances and demons, basically. And yeah, I don't know why I'm saying. I just felt like doing this video, like God called me to do it. Yeah, and I hope this really like helps someone. Sometimes I'm getting like worried of what people are gonna like think about me, or maybe my, you know, people, what my, because I'm talking about stuff that are not ideal for society, but they are the truth. So a lot of people go through this stuff, and I know this will help a lot of people. And it doesn't matter what people say, or family members, or what your friends or family might think and talk about them. If they talk about them and slander them, it's their fault. They are doing the bad thing. Just pray for them. Praying for people and forgiveness. This is the best thing. Praying and fasting. Fasting is really good too. It makes you like stronger in the spirit. I'm still getting to understanding stuff. I'm still, yeah. So, and basically, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't like to edit my videos, cause I don't know. I like watching like a YouTuber, Mark the Messenger, and he doesn't edit the videos, and I like the ways of cutting scene and then editing the passing where I talk. I don't like it because I think it's more real this way. I might like lose focus for a second, or mess up words or stuff, but it's okay. I like the realistic. And yeah, so I hope you're all good. Um, and I hope, pray to Jesus God that you are all safe. And yeah, God bless you. And God is here for you.